Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are with the Prussians. It's March, early March, 1811. Yes, we've completed our primary objectives to complete the campaign, and we are just trying to get Russia to sue for peace on our terms. They have tried to sue, well, they've requested peace, but that was after they have taken some of our territory. So, here we are, Lemberg. That is now in the hands of Russia, which is obviously once our territory. Here's the Russian army steaming up towards Warsaw. We have Gebhard von Blücher and his army in the way, and it's a reasonably healthy army as well, which is good to see. Back in Warsaw, there's not much in terms of reinforcements. However, we do have Frederick Wilhelm and his army coming up from the west to maybe try and get this army of Alexander Ryndenko in a sort of a pincer movement. I've also got a spy coming in so we can see what's going on in Lemberg, so hopefully one of these armies can take that out and pursue him, and the other can retake Lemberg. Also got massing of Russian troops around Lithuania here. We've got August von Gneisenau's army kind of keeping an eye on what's going on. Previously, Cortland had been captured and we liberated it, gave it back to the Cortland people. So they are now manning the city of Mitau and building a navy by the looks of it, which is all good. So we've got Riga up there, which has got fairly substantial army, plus general. Vilnius here, again, lots of, we've got the armies outside, we've got the full stack inside, and we've got another army down here. So there's a lot of Russian troops there, so that's kind of a stalemate. We're kind of holding steady there. It could be Gneisenau holds them while we deal with the army down here, and then we'll swing these armies up to the north and sort of hit them from both sides. Over here, we do have a strong garrison, I'll put it that way. We got lots of militia, lots of musketeers, a couple of Jaegers and some cavalry, but not much more. We obviously pushed all the way down to Odessa and captured that. And we've got some troops there. I think, there we go. We've got Frederick Wilhelm von Bülow's army just coming ashore here. Obviously, this is the Crimean Protectorate now, the Crimean Khanate. We liberated them from Russian oppressors. Same with Bucharest, and the same with the Ottoman Empire down here in Istanbul. So yeah, we've liberated these territories from Russia, but as to not annoy our neighbours or to annoy anyone else with territorial expansion, we've liberated them to be independent sovereign states, which is good. We also have Russian fleets over here in the Black Sea, and I thought we were getting one of our... Oh, of course, our fleet's up here. It's moving the troops around at the moment. We've got a third rate and two other third rates, so 3 third rates and a frigate in the Black Sea. So we might go and hit this Russian fleet, which seems to be a single ship. Don't know what it is. And then, well, that's actually the Crimean territory. So, yeah, we'll let's see if Russia's got any ships down here in the trade points, fur trade points. Probably not, but we'll go and check that out. Just try and limit their cash return and any cash flow that they have. We've also got coffee and coffee there on the Aegean Sea, which could potentially be used. We got a, what is that? A steam paddle frigate. Oh yes, I forgot. We created the steam paddle frigate. Nautilus, lovely. So she's out and about. I might send her up into the Black Sea as well, which would be exciting. See her in action, see what she can do. The rest is, I think, okay. Got no real problems anywhere else. No one is looking to pick a fight with us. Everything is calming down, and things are going well. More Russian ships moving out there. They're most likely going to be trade ships, so maybe if we have any spare vessels in the channel. 2 third rates and 2 frigates by the looks of it. Maybe we could intercept them to basically dry up Russia's cash flow, basically putting sanctions on them. But yeah, we'll see how they react and as we go forward. Okay, as we slip into late March 1811, small arms factory and metal roads have been created in our empire. And with recruitment report, we have rocket troops in Brandenburg. Oh, hell, yes. I forgot we got them going. So let's get them moving. Where are these rocket troops? Right, let's give some Grenadiers and a Jaeger group with them. Let's get them. What's the quickest way? There's no quickest way. Well, if we get them up to Königsberg, then they may well help with the attacks up there. So let's send them along the northern route. It'll be fun to see them in action. Meanwhile, if we come down to the Black Sea, in Odessa, we need to get the. Let's get you moving up the road, and then we need to get your army ashore. There you go, and that basically takes the entire turn to get them on shore. Meanwhile, these guys can continue to push up. We'll probably get them to head towards there. That is Austrian owned, so that's okay. Now these ships bring together, and they can start sailing the Black Sea. Meanwhile, we'll get the steam frigate. How far can you go? Up to there, okay. Get that one to come and join them as well, so she's not on her own. Right, so now we need to concentrate on what we're doing here. Let's bring Wilhelm's army up. We've got the spy. Can the spy get? The spy can't get over, which is slightly annoying. Right, can you hit from there? No, you can't. So Blucher can come down. We'll attack over the river crossing and push him back, which is good. So we'll then try and seize the town. Here we go. So Blucher rocks up with 1,380 troops. We got 4 cannon. We got light infantry, musketeers. We got some elite grenadiers and life regiments as well. The 8th Life Regiment, 3rd Foot Guards. Foot Guards, elite infantry, nice. Grenadiers aren't elite infantry, but they're a pretty decent unit either way. So here we are. We've got Karl Frederick Lowenstein. He's basically got one. Obviously, we whittled this down in previous battles. He's got 1 artillery piece and just musketeers by the looks of it. So yeah, okay. Okay, we've got a terrible, an absolute terrible deployment. So we're going to have to charge up this thing. We'll get the cavalry to charge up there to capture the hills, and then we'll get these 2 guns moving up to this hill as well. You go there. We've got the light infantry dashing up the hill to try and capture that. Meantime, we can maybe get our cavalry moving up. We'll get these guns maybe on this part here. It's not great. Maybe on that ridge there. We'll then start moving our line infantry up. Actually, that's the cavalry, isn't it? So we'll get you guys there just to hold that flank. Right, General can also move up. We've got a lot of movement. Keep an eye, there's a bit of dust rising as it's their guns. They're opening up, but again, they've deployed in a bad position, so they're not really making the most of it. They're probably bouncing the cannonballs off. But as soon as we're set, we might swing the cavalry round to hit the guns. Oh, now they're going for the light infantry on the top of the hill. get them to go into skirmish mode. And they can hide and keep their heads down up on the high ground here. So we've captured this. Now the army's moving. Now they're moving. And the guns are almost over here. I'm going to move those. Skirmishers are going. Right, guys, can you trundle a little bit quicker? Come on, sorry to make you jog up the hill, but we need it really. We need to get these guns in position. Right, we'll put the cavalry over that way, and they can swing around and get their gun. Right, the light infantry is holding them for the moment, which is good. Those guys are coming in there. Actually, you can probably... There's no cavalry, so you can come there and put some pressure on that flank. Is that where I placed you? Oh my goodness. Come forward a bit. In fact, you two come forward. You come onto the here. Right, they're holding them there. Right, you go and get the guns. You, I want you to just come around there and we'll start flanking them. Right, deploy the gun. Deploy the gun. You guys getting into position now, good. Right, you might as well both go straight to canister shot and open up. Good, we've got this flank sorted. Wait for the guns to open up. That's quite devastating. Right. Their artillery piece has been hit by the cavalry, and we've got units coming there. Right, you hit these guys if they're going to come that way. You walk this way slowly so they make sure we've got their back facing. You guys start deploying the guns. How are the light infantry doing? They're actually doing really well. They're holding that bit nicely. They're kind of slipping around them. Most of the enemy force is now in retreat.
Is soon to be yours.
And they can start pounding them. Oh, good, lovely. Yep. Cavalry hit that unit and has broken them. Right. Mop them up, boys. Are they still active? They are. No, they're rotating. That's okay. Lovely. So victory. Gebhard comes through that. He lost 242 men. He's got 1,138 remaining. Karl, well, he lost 973. He's got 107 troops remaining. I didn't actually see him, so I guess his unit bugged out early. Enemy army withdraws. Yeah, they must. Yeah. Okay. So that's why we didn't see the general. Trait gains, competent attacker from Blucher, which is good to see. +3 to command when attacking on land. Lovely, right. That army is marched as far as it can. Now we can get the spy onto Galicia's land, but we'll get them into the town of Lemberg next time. But we've taken a step forward. We've bloodied and pretty much dismissed this army. We've now captured this little town of Rezau, and then we'll be marching on to Lemberg very soon. There we go. Good stuff. Right. Coming over to Odessa. We can't move those yet, can we? No. Any further movement from Russian troops up here? Yes, I think they may have merged or they've gone somewhere because they're not quite where they were. Interesting. I'll bring Blucher here because he's then protected on a couple of sides by the rivers. So if they want to come forward, then that's on them. We've got some troops and stuff back here in this town as the reinforcements. who can come and patch up any injured units within Blucher's arsenal. And then we got loads of troops being trained up in Königsberg, which is good to see. Plus we've got the rocket troop coming across the northern route, which is lovely. Everything's okay with Austria for the moment. They're guarding their borders, but nothing more. In Olmütz, we got some decent troops in here, actually. Some good cavalry units. Lots of militia, but nothing much else to worry about. Government-wise, it's been a while to remind ourselves. We've got Frederick Wilhelm III is still our ruler. Allies, we have Spain and Denmark. Plus at war, we're with Russia, of course, and our trade partners and our protectorates, which are quite many now. Our policies are on the vast quite popular. There's some, average popularity in there as well, but the territories look safe and stable, which is the main thing. Our government, is 61% popularity. Can you imagine that in today's Western governments? 61% popularity? That's unlikely, isn't it? Our head, First Lord, +1 to diplomatic relations and +1 to turn wealth regeneration, which is good. The Treasury, Hans von Bülow, Lord Treasurer, looks like a pretty able guy. +4 to bonus for global tax rate, +8% bonus to the growth of trade routes income, and +8 per turn town wealth in all regions. So he's doing a good job. Our Justice Minister, Lord Chief Justice, Albrecht von Masso, +1 to repression in all regions, -3% to the cost of town watch, and +1 to the maximum repression bonus from town watch, which is okay. Our army, with our Lord Minister of War, Barthold Lube, he's not actually really benefiting us in any way, shape or form. He does have a military expert, which gives him, -1 to management of the army administration. Great. He's morally impaired, which is -1 to management. Oh, great. But he is a tactician. Well, maybe we can get rid of him. Our navy, which we previously didn't really have a use for, but the Lord Minister of the Admiralty, -2% recruitment costs for all naval vessels in this unit. Sorry, oh my goodness, let me start again. -2% recruitment costs for all naval units in this region. Don't know why I was putting words in there that weren't there. -2% upkeep costs to all new naval units, and +4% to naval military technology research rate, which is good. So, he's honest, he'll never make it. He's honest, he'll never make it. Honest, never make it. He's a patron. +1 to management of Navy administration. Now, I'm looking for the army, really. And he's got funny eyes. So, okay, we'll keep our army minister in place for the moment, because there's no one really better to take over. Significantly better, should I say. Trading, ivory is still the king at 49. Next up, we've got tea with 29. Oh, no, sorry, sugar with 34. Tea with 29. And cotton with 27. I think most of the spices have gone down. We're doing a lot of spice trading, but it doesn't seem to be that popular anymore. We've still never traded with Great Britain because they've been blockaded from day one. Well, there we go. The strange turns. France has been absolutely destroyed back to Alba here. Oh, yeah. Oh, Corsica, actually. Alba's a smaller island, isn't it? So they've been put back to Corsica. And yet they have a massive fleet still under Commander Villeneuve, who's been sitting there for the best part of 10 years now. Or more, I can't remember. But yeah, that's not really the way to use that prize asset, is it? And in the following days, Russia sends a diplomat to sue for peace. Well, that's funny that, isn't it? We're going to get Lemberg back. They know Lemberg's going to fall, so they're desperate for peace. So until we get our territories back, I'm afraid, Alexander, the answer is no. So, into early April 1811. And building constructed, a Court of Appeals in Pomerania. Lovely. And in East Prussia, we have 2 units of musketeers with experience and 2 units of grenadiers rolling out. No wonder Russia wants to super peace. Their main reason, of course, is Lemberg. They do not want to lose that, having just recently gained it. But I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. Maybe we can get Wilhelm's army in, as Gebhardt's is resting for the moment. Oh, there's a big stack. Let's send the spy in. Infiltration of 66%. Go for it. He may die. No, he's in. Well done, Alexander May. And our spy master, Frederick Wilhelm, has gained a spy master, which is given a 5% chance of spawning spies. Nice. So what's going on in Lemberg then? So they've got an army. Obviously the troops had run off down into the mountain pass here, returned and went into Lemberg. These are the ones you can see. Well, probably not that one, probably that one and that one. So they got 3 units of artillery, 2 cavalry units. They do have some line infantry, mostly musketeers, and a militia unit. You should be good to go. They are willing to surrender, which is the obvious. We'll accept the surrender. There we go, and we will peacefully occupy. There we go. Lemberg is back in our hands. Now, if they wish to sue for peace, I will be more open to listening to their pleas. Lemberg back under our control. Happy days. The people rejoice. Now, we'll let Blucher recoup his army there, and then we'll march up here if they don't sue for peace again, and maybe Lithuania is ripe to fall. Because I think if we crack Russia's armies here, that might be their backbone broken. I don't know if they've got many more troops, you know. They can start marching up there, and William von Bülow's army can also start to join them. Now, in between, one of our trade ships was attacked on a trade point. It wasn't there. It was here. It was on the coffee. Look, there's a Russian right under our fleet's nose. So that just won't do. So 3 third rates and a frigate against a trade ship. Is it really worth doing? No. There we go. We've captured her. Brilliant. Let's add her to the fleet. Good job. And where did my ship that ran away? There it is. You can return to the coffee. And in fact, the Russian trade ship can also join there, making us some more money. And then we'll put the fleet there. Where is the other Russian fleet we saw leaving? It's going north. Now, I think we do have ships up here. Yes, we do. We have what is that? A 74-gun ship of line, which has only had a bit of a battering by the looks of it. And a frigate. So we do have some warships up there. I may move. Let's go and have a look. What's on that? Oh, there's a British. Okay, cool. So let me put the ship there, so she can protect our interests in that part of the region. That's all looking good. We've now gained that back. Good. Our ship's heading into the Black Sea. We've got the steam frigate coming through, of course. So let's get them coming down here. And the rest of the fleet, we might as well marry them up. There we go. And then next time they can go and pay Russia some interest in the Sea of Azov. Yes. Yes, and we'll go and check out down here, see what's trading on these ports and whether or not we want to attack it or not. What we got? We've got 165,000 in the old treasury, so that's looking really good. Let's just see if there's anything in Berlin that we need to upgrade. Let's get a fort there, why not? Just to complete the collection. And let's just get a number of these troops to make sure we've got the full rounded 7-pound howitzers. Okay, let's get one of those. Rocket again. Okay, that'll do. So just try to make sure we've got one of every unit that we can possibly at this point. But things are going well. We're in control. So in late April 1811, construction, small star fort in Vaihena. Where the hell's that? Oh, it's there. Oh, I didn't know it was. We built a star fort there? Yes, we obviously did. Don't remember requesting that, but there we go. So with Lemberg fallen, a Russian army has marched south through there, which is exactly the way we were going to go. So we might. Who's up? Well, probably this army's in the best nick because they didn't fight. So we'll move that up. Blucher can move his army into Lemberg to get proper recovered. Thank you for that. And then Wilhelm can try and hit Alexander's army. So it's basically the garrison from Lemberg, isn't it? 1,407 troops in all against our 1,572. Here we go then on the battlefield. Right, we've got our cannon deployed here in this little bit of a clearing. We're going for the. Ooh. Let's get this cavalry going out wide, and maybe we can hit their artillery on that flank. We've got our other two guns on this side. Let's have a look at the makeup of their army. They've also got guns on this side, so we know they've got a couple of cavalry units. Let's leave them behind, and we'll get our cavalry marching behind the woods, maybe attacking the artillery on that side as well. The mass of troops are moving forward, which is fair enough, and then they got cavalry protecting their guns. 2 units of artillery that side, and 1 unit of artillery this side. So we've actually, on this side we've got 2 artillery units against their 1, and on that side there's 2 artillery units for them against our 1. So yeah, we've kind of matched up similarly. Those forces are made of stern stuff, aren't they? Alright, let's get the light infantry up to start skirmishing when they get within range. Oh, we've got the general over here, do we? Let's see the general hopping in and out. Or was it the gun? It was the gun. March round. These guys are holding nicely. What have we got here? We got dragoons and hussars. So they can attack the Cossacks. And then the hussars can go in against the artillery. In fact, we'll get the cavalry attacking the cavalry, and then you guys can come in on this flank. Right, you come in behind them, and we'll get 2 lots of cavalry attacking. Good, right. Hussars, leave and go. Get the guns, dragoons. Get those guns. Right, I'm thinking Artillery on this side. Can you concentrate on that mass of cavalry for a moment? And with them gone, or at least otherwise occupied, we can send our cavalry in to hit the guns. Oh, that's sheer carnage. Right, they're definitely running, so in that moment, take the chance, hit the gun. Right. Oh, we've got the cavalry behind them. What are they doing? They are running under fire. We won't move them for a moment because they'll be in danger of running straight for some friendly fire. So let's get them into that wood. Here comes the rest of the cavalry units to get the guns. Nice. Right. These guys are probably going to turn around and face. Oh, there's the general over there. Got a task for these cavalry units then. Go hunt the general. Right, they're turned to face, so let's get out of gun range. Oh, meanwhile, I think the general's just run into a hail of fire. He has indeed. Didn't even need to put them into a square because they never made it. Right, lovely. Good. Right, let's make sure our cavalry is staying out of trouble. This is where cavalry gets slightly frustrating because you've got to basically babysit them. But it breaks up the line infantry a lot, which allows our guys to kind of double up and finish them off. Light infantry at the moment engaging the Moscow 1st Regiment of Foot. Alright, come back here, boys. I'll drag them over this way as well. Meantime, look at all these troops chasing down cavalry units. You just wouldn't send all these troops to go and try and chase down 2 cavalry units because, well, it just wouldn't happen. Right, switch to canister shot. Are you guys shooting at these or not? I don't know. The lines are firing. Oh, hello. There is a unit of hussars there. They're obviously hiding from us. There we go. They are pretty much finished. Lovely. Let's bring you back behind the line. You can walk there to have a bit of a break for the moment. Meantime, how are you boys doing? Losing slightly. Right, why don't you come back to the line then? And the rest of the boys can start helping you out. Right, you can switch to canister shot now. And keep an eye on those guys over there. Meantime, we've just got 1 unit of militia here, but we've got the light infantry as well. So they can get a long range and a more accurate shot. Oh, meantime, our cavalry seems to have been cornered. Are you guys okay? Why aren't you firing at them? Right, coming into the range of the musketeers. And the cannon. Lovely, they're now coming into the range of the rest of the line. Lovely, and we've got a unit coming over there. I will angle these two slightly. Put fire on that unit. They're in no sort of organised position, so that's okay. You got anybody to fire at? Kind of just on your range, aren't they? Concern the general is dead, right? So we charge the charging one of the cavalry units. Trying to get into line. If the cavalry had gone straight, they would have been hit far quicker, but thankfully they got away without losing anyone. Winning decisively, nice. Wavering, go on, break. There we go, got him. Now I'll pull you back because you might just run straight into a firing squad there. Right, problem over. Get these turned back on over here. You can switch to ball because everything is a little bit far out now. Yeah, them chasing after the cavalry has really sort of broken up the attack. Over here we got a unit coming in. Our, for whatever reason, guns do not seem to be concentrating on them, which is the direct threat which is coming towards us. Oh, got two elite units here, so they should make short order of that musketeer line. Right, so they're regrouping and coming back by the looks of things. They're routing though, they're routing, and they are shattered and exhausted and routing. Right. Go and finish some of these guys off so we don't have to face them again. They are now routing as well. Brilliant. Right. Hold fire there. Where's the other cavalry? You go and mop them up. The dragoons. They're okay actually. They could go in to do some mopping up as well, but for the moment they can hold fire. Right, switch to canister shot if you so choose. Everyone else is running. It's just writings on the wall now. Do you want to attack some of the closer units? That would be...
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Is it? There's still 4 units not willing to depart the battlefield. Again, they're going after the cavalry. This unit here. Like expert cavalry hunters or something. It's bizarre. Oh, the musketeers, they're nothing like special unit or anything. Right. Let's get them marching over there. Get you going for them as the guns open up on the last remaining units. It's a militia. What are they doing there so bravely? The guns will cut them down. And that's it. The armies have broken. Right, guns. Full silence. All cavalry units. Where are you? Engage and mop up is the call of the day. You slink off and hit them. Good. Right, we'll get the cavalry to mop up as much as we can. And hopefully we can finish these guys off so we don't have to visit them one more time.
Sir, our general is under attack.
No, he's not. He's the attacker. Blimey. So victory is ours. We lost 256 troops, and Alexander lost 1,270 of his 1,407. He's got 137 remaining, and they live to fight another day. Well, that might be short-lived. And there we go. They're done. We lost 52, but they are done. Good. Brilliant. So they can start recouping. We've captured Galicia back under our control and kicked out any remaining soldiers, which is good. We've got Podolsky here, which is also our territory. Kiev, where we've got a general there and not that many troops. So actually, maybe Kiev could be a good place to send. How do we get over the river? We literally got to come to the town to get around the river. That's... Oh no, there's a... We can come down here actually. Is that going to be quicker? No, let's go up to the town. Yeah, that looks like the better route. So these troops can... we'll pop them in the town there. And then these guys can march up here. And yeah, they may move on Kiev, and try and capture that. That would be a real kick in the teeth for the Russians, wouldn't it? Meantime, we've got a spy here who we don't no longer need. So we'll move the spy up that way as well. And he can go in front of Wilhelm's army. Good. So we've got Gneisenau's army here, who's just basically holding all the Russian troops in a stalemate, which is quite good. No one wants to move or do anything, which is nice. We've also got a larger Russian presence up there in Riga, so we have to be careful of that one. But yeah, things are going quite well. Trait gained, attack in general for Wilhelm. +1 to command when attacking on land. So that's good. Let's have a look. What you're looking like now, stats-wise. 4-star general. He's 40 years of age. He's steady under fire. +1 to morale in battles. Confident attacker. +1 to command on land. And attacking general. +1 to command when attacking on land. There you go. Fantastic. Right. So the stage is set for Russia really to start suing for peace. We'll move those ships towards the Sea of Azov, and then we'll keep an eye on where those Russian ships got to. There they are. They're just passing Scotland, so we'll keep that fleet ready to pounce in the next move, I think. Yes, so yeah, apart from that, rest of Europe seems to be rather stable. It's just now that we've regained our territory. Will Russia sue for peace, or will we continue to push them back? Capturing maybe Kiev and Belgorod. Maybe all the way to Moscow. See, I'm happy that we've got our territory back now, so maybe we could push up and get Riga, free up Riga. Maybe come up and get St. Petersburg and take away ports and stuff from them. That would be interesting. But then, of course, that potentially causes grief with other nations as we are starting to expand our empire once again. So yeah, we've got to try and keep it cool. Hopefully no one got too upset with that, because we had already captured this before they took it back off us. So yeah, we're just taking it back again for a third time. So happy days there. And we've got forces based over here on the east, and we're looking in a very strong position. But we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll continue this until Russia does indeed sue for peace. It may be the next movement, and the next video could be 5 minutes long, but we will see. But thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.